DC Legends preview for September. However, I gotta say this. I feel like a girl who's dating a guy who's like cheating on her, and like you know what I mean, like because every time I'm about to leave DC Legends, every time I'm like fed up. This is the last time I'm gonna put up with this. Then you do something that makes me want to stay. Like Raids was a dumpster fire yesterday. By the time this comes out, who knows? It was a dumpster fire. And I'm like, what the, like there's a whole bunch of problems and issues. And then they give us this September's Chaos Signing Awards. Let's get to the video.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, I'm Gravy here, and this is a DC Legends video. In this video, I'm giving you the September preview. I want to do the Megastore SB. It used to be 5.5, but I think it's like SBHW 7HP. Sure. Ask for it. It's coming. I wanted to do it today, but the post isn't up by Khaled just yet, so I'm not going to do it until he posts it. So hopefully I'll do it on Monday, and then I'll try to get it out as soon as possible. Joyson, heads up to you as well. My producer, Joyson, so you guys know. For your video editing and producing needs, holla at Joyson. Hopefully we can get that like recorded, edited, and then out that same day. But that's the plan. But I just don't have it right now. Yeah, this Chaos calendar. Yeah. So yesterday for me, I don't know, a few days ago for you, Raids day 1 was trash, nothing worked. And then I'm like, what the, is going on? I'm upset, And then we get this the following, we fixed all the bugs. Plus here's a new completely different like logging calendar where I have 100 frags of Kite Man coming to me tomorrow. That's nuts. I got 100. Each character by the name has 100. I haven't really looked at this. I looked at it this morning when I woke up and just kind of was like groggy-eyed, like why am I getting 3,000 gens? So we got 100 frags for Dark Knight. I'll just go ahead and give you like my brief synopsis on them as well. We'll include this in the September preview. He's good mid-game, early game. If you're trying to deal with taunters, he's good. Black Canary, 100 frags of her. Everyone tried to tell me that she was going to take over Nightwing when she got her rework. Now where is she? She's okay at best. All right, Nightwing's still the better lead. Doomsday, he's good for raids actually. Early game, mid game, end game, no go. Raids, yes. Harley Quinn, same thing. Basically not good for raids though, but she's good early and mid game, but she's kind of obsolete. Clown Prince of Crime, Joker, trash. Raven, bordering on trash. We got, 15. I'm going to have so many rebirth crystals. Star Sapphire, awesome. She's actually really good early and mid game. More early. Kind of like a better Satana. Satana. Wow. Soups, beast in the game. Wonder Woman Coda is good mid game. It can be used in game, good early game. So there you go. And then we got 20,000, 35, 10. I mean, do the math real quick. 3, 8, 18,000, 38,000, and then 72,000 gems for the month of September. I'm gonna end up with 15 rebirth crystals just from this alone. Like, I mean, if this is all compensation for them screwing up, this is what I always say, they screwed up Coliseum, which is trash. So I screw up more. Now, I'm still on this thing, but let's just go ahead and get to the September preview that has, and let me get myself prepared on the other side here. Kite Man and Zatanna, Lord of Chaos. Chuck Brown, the rework is Batman Who Laughs, Twisted Dark Knight, and Firestorm, the Nuclear Man. How many effing Firestorm reworks and stat boosts are we going to get? Like, he's just trash, and they're not doing, and it's like they don't even make him better. So why are you guys even still trying to? I don't like it. Okay, let's just put it that way. All right, so let's just go to Kite Man, whatever. Charles Chuck Brown is a criminal, also known as Kite Man, because of the large glider kite he uses in his crimes. I only know Kite Man from the Harley Quinn show, the Harley Quinn animated series, whatever you want to call it. He's hilarious in that. Apparently, he was actually a real villain in the Batman universe. I did not know. I really did not know that. Anyway, hell yeah. Damage to a single enemy plus 100% extra damage if the enemy is enraged. Looks like they're targeting Atrocitus teams here. Also, purge all enrages on target after the attack. It depends on how fast he goes. And I haven't really done a lot of the speed stuff, and I need to pay more attention to speed. He's only got a 119 speed from what I can see, so he's not going to be the fastest. And that means that you either put him on a team with like a turn meter boost, like Brainiac with Martian Manhunter, or with Cheetah, or with your own Atrocitus. And then if he opens up with the A1, now that I think about it, if you put him under Atrocitus and he opens up with the A1, you're removing Enrage from a whole other Atrocitus team. However, if Atrocitus opens with his A3, which he does, he's going to re-enrage everybody anyway. Jet-propelled kite. Heavy damage to a single enemy that ignores shield and awareness. We like that. Also steal all strength ups on the target. That's kind of, it still seems like it's at Atrocitus. Like it could also be at like Superboy, like your Arceus, things of that, tunes of that nature. Ignores shields and awareness. Also looks like a Cheshire kind of thing, albeit is not can't miss. You could also deal with a Spectre in that way, since he is physical based. You can ignore all of Spectre's awareness, etc., etc. Okay, off the top of my head, so sorry guys. Nerve gas attack, albeit I did read these before, just not as in depth. Heavy damage and applies 7 hit chance downs to all enemies. The hit chance downs are making a real comeback. Ever since they've been able to push Terra out of the game a little bit, they started putting in more hit chance downs. Anyway, purge all enraged from teammates and enemies. Legendary, gain debuff immunity and 100% turn meter up. So on his A3, he'll give himself basically 2 turns if he does his legendary, which I'm tempted to have that be my the first legendary I take. And then you could even go and either steal strength ups or hit with the A1. Jokes and riddles. When an enraged enemy attacks on his turn, apply 30% turn meter up on all allies. So when an enraged enemy attacks, gain 30% turn meter up to all allies. I don't know why they put on his turn. I'm assuming that's just like on the enemy's turn. When Kite Man is alive, legendary, all allies are immune to enrage. Nice legendary, dealing with the Atrocitus. And the Harley Quinns, actually going down the list. Your Eclipsos, others who just give enrage. Oh, your frickin' Monkey Prince. He's so annoying. He's so annoying. He's still not like prevalent for real like that, but when I run into him, it's just so obnoxious. The Ballad of Kite Man. When an enemy attacks the Kite Man on their turn and misses, use jet-propelled kite on them, which is a heavy damage to a single enemy that ignores shields and awareness and steals strength ups. Legendary, use Hell Yeah on them if the attack is also enraged. If the attacker is also enraged. So if the attacker's enraged, which might be against an Atrocitus team, then I'm going to go ahead and get missed, hopefully. Run it with Monkey Prince now, I think about it. Then, and also with Eclipso as a taunter. That may not be a bad thing. Could be fun for mid-game. I don't know about end-game. We'll see. Let's try it. Jet Propel Kite, which will then steal strength ups and ignore shields and awareness. And then he'll use Hell Yeah on the attacker with those strength ups. If the attacker's also enraged. Okay. Not a bad kit. I can see some potential in it. I don't think it's going to be game changing, but it'll be good. It'll be a good look. Okay, so then now we move on to Zatanna, Lord of Chaos. Along with 4 others, Zatanna was chosen by Mordru to unleash her full potential against the forces of order. Anyway, disorientation. So, and here's the thing about Zatanna, I've said this 1,000 times. The Zatanna that they have in there, it's like Batman CC, I think, and the more I'm thinking of it, like Green Arrow, Emerald Knight, things like that. You need tunes that are for different levels of play. And so Batman will be, because you're kind of pushing people to progress and to get better and to go after different heroes, etc. So yeah, Zatanna is like a early game tune. Batman CC is like an early game tune. Green Arrow, and I think they do it that way. Well, obviously it's why. It's because those are more popular tunes, Batman and Green Arrow especially. So you get to play with your favorite character, and then they slowly melt away. But by that point, hopefully you're addicted to the game and trying to get other tunes. So I'm guessing that's where they're at with Zatanna in terms of not like really giving her any kind of a rework. All they would need to do, call it a stat boost if you want to. Don't even do a full rework. Just change her heal to an overheal, and she's viable again. She has a pretty good kit. Anyway, and I mean not like in-game viable, but you could use her if you wanted to in-game. You know what I mean? Like you can't even use her if you want to right now. Disorientation. Have a special damage to a single enemy and apply 25, I guess percent, but just 25. We're going to ignore that. True heal on a random ally. Legendary 50% chance to use Break It All. It's caps letters, which is very reminiscent of like Linkin Park to me for some reason. I don't know why. Let's go to Break It All real quick. Go out of order. Break It All. Heavy special damage and apply buff immunity to all enemies, and also apply stun immunity to all allies. So they can't buff, and then we can't be stunned. So if anyone dies, then it's not unpurgeable, but hopefully that blocks the stun from your specters or whoever. Or like from your Hawk girls who gave me a problem yesterday. Your Superman. Legendary. Overheals to a random enemy and 50% chance to apply heavy special damage to a random enemy. Overheals to a random ally. Alright, so that's what happens. She does a heavy special damage and then a 50% chance to do Break It All, which then does heavy special damage and apply buff immunity to all enemies, and then gives us stun immunity on all allies. So 50% chance, I mean, I'm not going to take that as the first legendary because of the gate. Overheals to a random, okay, cool. Maelstrom. Special damage to all enemies and purge all debuffs from all allies. That is necessary with the Triguns and the Cheshires of the world running around. That alone will make me take her like 80-11. Just so that I can have, I might actually go pretty hard in this siege then. Now that I think, like that ability alone. Also, 75% chance to apply 30% turn meter up to all allies. That's also nice to have. 50% chance to gain 2 permanent int ups. And in fact, if I run her with the Donna Troy and use a multiverse presence to get the A2 used more often, I mean, I just wish Donna Troy didn't taunt. She should be there, just not taunting. That's the best part of her kit. Best. That's already a top 5 ability right there in this game. Disruption. Cast Disorientation at the end of her turn. Legendary. Gain debuff immunity at the start of battle. Now here's my question. I like that gain debuff immunity to be sure that she's not enraged so that you can still use her abilities or not have too much disease on her. But it doesn't matter. She'll be able to take it off of herself. If I'm doing Disruption, that casts at the end of her turn, and then from Disorientation casts at the end of Disruption, or Disruption triggers Disorientation, at the end of her turn. Then I get the heavy special damage to an enemy and apply Overheal to an ally, and then I hope that's a 50% chance for me to use Break It All, which will then will apply buff immunity to all enemies and stun immunity to all allies, a heavy special damage. Okay. Alright, that could work now. Discord. Apply 50% turn meter up on a random ally and 50% turn meter down on a random enemy at the end of her turn. So all the stuff happens at the end of her turn, right? Okay. Legendary, 50% chance to gain death immunity. This is a very Plastic Man kit. Like, it's all 50% chance of it happening. So it's all a coin flip, basically. Except for that one legendary, gain debuff immunity at the start of battle. I mean, just from her, if that ability works well, Maelstrom, if that works well, she's already a top 5 tune in the game. Just because of that. Because then you can get rid of so many debuffs that have been running around now. You can get rid of your diseases from Trigun, from Cheshire. You can get rid of your hit chance downs and your enrages from Monkey Prince. You can get rid of, I mean, just a bunch of stuff. I won't sit here and list it. You guys know. All right, so there's Zatanna. Batman Who Laughs. Now, I've been collecting his frags because the thing is that usually when they have them in the PvP shop where you can buy with the, not the PvP arena energy, but the other one from doing your Alliance energy, I buy them in that little shop over to the side. In fact, I'm saying this as if I can't show you right now, but in the little shop, and I'll just go to it real quick. In this little shop here, if I go here, boom. When are they gonna get rid of this message so it stops giving me like you have a new PvP, whatever, whatever? Stop it. Get rid of that message. Shop. It's been almost 2 weeks. Shop back. No, I don't. I don't care. Social. This area right here, which I'm glad I checked. I'll go ahead and buy this energy. Buy for 900. Black Adam. Go for it. He's awesome for doing speed runs when you don't want to use Speed Force. And then Chaos Crystal Shard. I'm gonna take that because that's below thousands, so that's the rare one. So here, when you see them here in this limited offers thing, a lot of times those are the ones that are gonna get like a stat boost or a rework relatively soon. If you notice, and I've already read through the things, so like I said, in this Mega Alliance pack, which, hey, great, interwebs. Batgirl is still in there. She just got a stat boost, if you hadn't noticed. I still think that she might get a rework. All she needs is more evasion ups. But yeah. So anyway, oh, now it shows up. Now it does. And if you notice, some of these have been switched out, or maybe you don't notice. Azrael is at the common now? Well, I mean, he isn't the beast he used to be, for sure. Batwoman is a beast right now. Love her. And I do love all the Batmans are down the bottom. This is all Batman. With the exception of Adam and Atrocitus, this is all Batman. September's Batman's month, right? They got a lot of Batmans floating around. And why is Batman CC putting uncommon? He should be a common as anyway, and then have Azrael uncommon, whatever. Batman, Jace Fox, awesome taunter. Rose Grace Detective, I think he got a boost. Batwoman is awesome. She's a beast. Batgirl just needs a slight rework. Batman Beyond, great for early mid-game. The Batman Who Laughs is where we are. And let me stop like evaluating all these tunes really quickly and get back to the actual video at hand. All right, so we will go back to the Bat Smile. Heavy damage to a single enemy. Gains 6 crit chance ups. Legendary. If Batman Who Laughs has crit damage ups, apply 30% turn meter down if you use the A1, okay? I'm thinking though if it's heavy damage and he has crit damage ups, it should kill him. Hopefully you don't need that turn meter down. Dark Treason. Damage to all enemies. 120% additional damage if an enemy has crit chance up. Apply 3 crit chance downs to each target. Legendary. Gain 3 crit damage ups if Batman Who Laughs has crit chance ups. So I'm going to apply crit, okay, and then gain 3 crit damage ups. Okay. Start with a bang. Heavy damage to an enemy. If the enemy has speed ups, purge 3 of them. That's such a waste. Legendary, 50% chance to gain medium overheal, gain 2 crit chance ups and 2 crit damage ups. So they want you to go with A3. They want you to have that A3 as a legend, as the first legendary you take as well. Maybe not the first, but still. Every time Batman Who Laughs is attacked, he has a 75% chance to apply 25% turn meter down on the enemy team. So if you hit me, I reduce you by 25%. A very like Aquaman thing, except it's not based on turn meter manipulation. It's based on him just being hit, and I reduce your entire team by 25%. I like that. Legendary, when an enemy dies, Batman Who Laughs uses the Bat Smile on another target, which then does the heavy hits and then applies turn meter down if necessary. Crow. 75% chance to apply Enrage on a random enemy at the end of his turn. If Enrage is in effect, apply 4 agility downs. Okay. I kind of like that kit. I might actually like work with, because I did collect his frags from that limited times offer thing that I showed you. And so maybe I will work on him because I think I have quite a few of his frags. All right, so Firestorm. Let's see if this kit's any good. Heavy special damage to an enemy, plus 5% damage per intelligence up on Firestorm. Legendary, plus 5% crit chance per intelligence up on Firestorm. Max 70. You guys heard about maybe you did it. There's a worst characters in the game thing I said about Firestorm, which I can't remember. One of my day ones, I think it was Benjamin. No. Henry. I can't remember. Forgive me. Or no, is it Troy? Anyway, military. I know the profile. He has like the military uniform. He's military. He agreed. It was kind of funny, but and it was a joke mostly. But anyway, I'm not a big fan of Firestorm as a character. Ask Professor Stein. That might be part of the reason. Gain 3 permanent intelligence ups, always, which don't say unpurgeable. That's what I'm always looking for now. And apply 25% shield on all allies, legendary, 50% chance to gain 2 extra permanent intelligence ups, and an overheal on himself. So he'll get shield, he'll get overheal. Only 50% chance though. And then 3 permanent, 5 permanent if that 50% chance hits. And I mean, permanent is nice and does make it sound like he'd be good for PvE, clearing out some things there. I mean, I guess it's okay. I'm always looking for unpurgeable for intelligence ups if they're going to strengthen Toon. And maybe I shouldn't be so like particular about that, but I kind of am at this point. Purge 10 buffs from Firestorm and deal heavy special damage to all enemies with fusion reaction. Plus 10% special damage per buff purged. So that could be 100% damage on top of the heavy special damage. Legendary, 50% chance. Like, yo, what's up with all these 50% things? 50% cooldown minus 1, I guess 50% chance. Or 50% cooldown minus 1. Yeah, 50% chance to have a minus 1 cooldown and gain 3 permanent intelligence ups always after buff purged. Okay. Transmute Barrier. Gain 20% shield at the beginning of his turn. Legendary, gain 3 crit chance ups if an enemy gains any positive immunity. So I'll gain 3 crit chance ups if there's any positive immunity gained by an enemy. Not bad, I guess. Shared Knowledge. 65% chance to gain 1 permanent intelligence ups if an ally is buffed. Legendary, also gain 1 permanent crit chance up. Now is that per enemy? So like if we have 3 allies that get buffed because of an AoE buff, does that then mean that he's going to get an intelligence up per? I mean, I guess we'll see. Hush is the board clear. Hush is good in mid-game. I think Hush is pretty good. I'm not much for using silence. I think he's good. Great, no. Good, yes. Then you have Batman Who Laughs. Okay, I'm going to need some of those frags. Wizard Shazam. I should use him more often, I think. Firestorm. Superman Doomed. I'm working on him right now. I haven't put the rings into him. I don't know yet. Spoiler, she was alright. So now we have September's 2 showdowns for Starfire. I mean, she's used to be an awesome AoE damage dealer. Probably still is early in mid-game. You can't use her end-game. Booster Gold. He's okay. Top, like max. He's not great, but early game, mid-game, sure. September Coliseum. Nobody cares. I'm not playing it as long as it's like 3 energy per. Sorry, no. I don't give a damn. So yeah, I'm not even going to read through that. This is how much I don't care. I'm not, shoot. Bye-bye. Give me Gem Blitz back. Secret Society, my blood. I don't care. No advice on it because I'll be damned if I'm going to encourage this bullshit. Zatanna is the Siege tournament tune for the month. And let me say, I got Zatanna, Lord of Chaos, Kite Man. We're going to have a lot of his frags soon. Batman Who Laughs, I'm going to have to work on him and put some. Today's Friday, so I have a lot of gems right now. So I might be able to take him 70-11 now, I think. Firestorm, I have 70-11, but I need to put more rings into his abilities. Azrael, 70-11, he's all fine. Hippolyta, she's all fine. Savitar, I have not done anything with him. I think he's like level 60 or something. Peacemaker, 70-11, cool. Band tunes for this month, which I love to see these band tunes. They're doing better with the band tunes now, in my opinion. Supergirl, gone. We love to see that. Cheshire, gone. Love to see that. Cyborg, Superman, gone. Atrocitus, gone. Spectre, gone. Trigun, gone. All the problem tunes, Cyborg, he is a problem. All the problem tunes that you see over and over and over again in Wraith, they're not in there. So, WB, for as much as I complained about you guys, like, big thumbs up on this one. Big thumbs up. You guys made Siege interesting. I actually want to play Siege. I'm actually looking forward to playing Siege and like getting done with this and like going into it. So big thumbs up on that one. 10 Days Kite Man, of course. Blue Beetle. Is he great? No, but I don't think he's as bad as everybody makes him out to be. I think he's pretty good. Nubia, I'm going to have to do a guide on her because I really don't even remember how to use her. Granny Goodness, Vomit. I got enough tunes to take 7011. I don't have to take her 7011 right now. I'm gonna focus on Nubia. Blue Beetle, I've already done like a lot. I did a lot of Blue Beetle videos, like Ted Cord and Jamie Reyes. If y'all, I mean, there's so much Blue Beetle content on this channel right now. Just go look for it. Nubia is gonna get the in-depth guide, I think. I did an in-depth guide for Blackfire. I don't know if that's gonna come out before or after this video, probably before. So I'm gonna try to do those tunes a little bit more. And then yeah, Granny Goodness. If I'm gonna take, that's the thing, and so I guess this might be an evaluation for your points. If I'm gonna take, let's see, where are they? If I'm taking Batman Who Laughs, I'm gonna do that over Granny Goodness. Firestorm is already 7011. Azrael 7011. Savitar or Granny Goodness, should I take 7011? I would lean towards, I might lean towards Granny Goodness over Savitar. I'm gonna have to pick those. I'm gonna look at those two and check. I'm not even sure now that I think about it. And then Kite Man, Chuck Brown, I'm gonna have to take two. So that's already two tunes. Batman and Kite Man are gonna have to be done, and they're both physical. But Granny Goodness is Mystic and Savitar's Energy, so that won't affect too much. However, I did just take Superman Doomed 7011, which means I'm low on green energy mats, on green affinity mats. So then Savitar might have to like just fall by the wayside, which means not like he's that great anyway. And Granny Goodness, I'm gonna have to maybe do something with her, albeit she's not on any of the like bonus heroes things. So, as I say, go for her frags, but am I gonna boost her up? Probably not. All right, so then on down. Raid with Disaster the first day. I'm going after this skin. I want this skin desperately. Hopefully I'll have time to do so. Blue Beetle, this skin, I would like it a lot. I do like it a lot. The problem is, is it already gone? I think it says July 30th. I think they meant August 31st, maybe? Because I think it's even still on my phone. So y'all didn't change something. Somebody did not change the graphics. Bruh. Anyway, Mary Shazam, no thank you. Superwoman, no thank you. I mean, if they're like 1,000, I'll take it, but I'm not spending gems on that. Batgirl boost. I like to see it, but I wish they gave her a couple more evasion. So maybe that boost will do her good. Batman, World's Greatest Detective, his kit didn't need to be reworked. A stat boost should be, if they do the stat boost correctly, it should work. Azrael getting a stat boost might make him a problem again. We don't know. There's enough to deal with it, but at least end game. I don't know about early game. Cassandra Cain, the Army of One, or the One Who Is All, sorry. Army of One is Batwoman. Sorry, Cassandra. And then you have Harley Quinn. Somebody loves them some Harley Quinn. Anyway. So that's the preview for September. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and a dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Kite Man looks like he might be fun. Zatanna, Lord of Chaos, that one ability alone looks good. Or I mean, that one ability alone is why I'm going to take her 7011, which is probably why I won't be able to do Granny Goodness. Firestorm, I'm going to have to, because I really want to participate in this siege, and they banned a lot of the tunes that are problems. And so the siege is going to be fun, I think. It'll be new and fresh. I won't have to do the same Wraith crap over and over and over again. And Batman Who Laughs, I'm going to have to work on. I'm going to take him 7011 today. I think I have enough to take him L4, I'm not sure. Anyway, so yeah, I'm excited about those things. I guess September could be fun. The siege might be fun. Coliseum is still trash. Get rid of Coliseum, bring back Gem Blitz. Anyway, thank you guys for watching all the way through. See you next time.